Avatar Fire and Ash has just been released this weekend, and I saw the film. I was quite hesitant to see this movie, to be quite honest with you. I did not love The Way of Water, and I am not the biggest fan of the first Avatar. It's fine, it's just an okay action film, and I like the world of Pandora. I just wish that we had different stories take place in this world. Like, we always see the evil humans trying to take over this world, and we get it, like, that we're doing the same thing to our planet. And then James Cameron just throws it in your face every chance you get. And it's like, dude, there's no subtlety here. It's just the same thing over and over again. I think that this movie is just fine. It's not great. There are some very good special effects here. I really love the visuals in these movies. The reason why I came back here in the theater is because of the visuals. They're 10 out of 10. Like, there are some of the best visuals I've ever seen in movies. And I think that they don't disappoint here. It's probably the best of the franchise, and the 3D is fantastic. The 3D here is really great. It's a movie that you have to see in 3D, in my opinion. And there are some action sequences here that are entertaining. Like, the movie does a good job with keeping you entertained, even though it's too long. This movie is way too long, but I was entertained for most of it because there's some good action here, and like, always something going on. So I think that James Cameron knows how to keep you entertained, which I think you have to if their movie is past 3 hours. And this movie didn't need to be past 3 hours. It could have been shaved off like at least 30 minutes. It's way too long. But yeah, James Cameron, I think, has kind of lost it as a director, because this franchise, I think, is being milked for money. I don't see a merit to these movies anymore. Like, it's the same thing we've seen twice now, 3 times. And I am kind of getting bored of it. It's cool to be back on Pandora with these characters, but at some point you need to do something different. It can't be the same thing over and over again. Kind of like the Avengers franchise. You kind of have to reset things every once in a while, because it's gonna be way too similar, and you're gonna get bored. I don't know if this movie is gonna make 2 billion. I'm not gonna gamble against James Cameron here, because he has won the box office twice now with the Avatar movie. So it's quite possible that this movie makes 2 billion overall, but it depends if people are getting tired of the Avatar franchise. If there's a big drop in the box office here, we'll know. If this movie makes like $1.5 billion instead of 2, I think it's a problem, but like, it's still a profitable film, but we'll see a dip in the box office. The acting here is still solid. Zoe Saldana is my favorite part of these movies. She's terrific here. I love her. Sam Worthington is fine for what he has to do. He kind of gets on my nerves a bit as Sully. He bosses his children around, and I know that he is grieving the loss of his son, but at some point you have to step up and be the father you need to be to your children. Sigourney Weaver is still good in these films. It feels kind of weird that she is playing like a young character, because her voice, the voice of an older woman, but I still think that she's good. Una Chaplin is probably the standout here as the leader of the fire people. I thought that she was terrific in the film. She is a really good villain. And I liked Stephen Lang in this movie. I think that Stephen Lang had more to do than in The Way of Water. He had really good scenes with Jake Sully and with Spider as well. I think that at least James Cameron tried to develop these characters more, like especially with Spider. Spider I was not a big fan of in The Way of Water, but he is quite good here in Fire and Ash. Like, he can now breathe on Pandora, and it becomes a problem because the humans want to weaponize that. They want to reverse engineer his breathing so that they can now breathe too without masks on this planet. But I don't even know that they can do that. Yeah, I thought that Jack Champion was even better here as Spider. He has better charisma, and like, you care more about the character. He has more to do. So there are some pretty good, entertaining action sequences here as well. I liked the opening sky battle with the fire people. I thought that was probably the best action scene in the film. It's quite long too. It's entertaining. There are some repetitive story beats throughout the film that we've seen in the previous two. Spider gets like kidnapped again. We've seen that already in The Way of Water. And there's some repetitive stuff, and I feel like we have said all there is to say about this franchise. The fire people are cool here, but they feel underdeveloped, in my opinion. Why are they evil? Why don't they respect the Navi way? These questions are like never answered. They're just bad for the sake of being bad, but we don't really explore them as characters. I thought that was disappointing. I wanted to know more about these fire people. The evil humans are basically the same characters we've seen, and they are boring characters. They're boring antagonists. There's nothing to them, and all they want to do is trash the environment. And it's like, okay, we get it. Like, we've seen two movies already that it's the same plot over and over again. This movie even has the same finale as the first one, kind of. It's basically the same thing. And I thought that something was going to happen here, that it was going to change things up a bit, but that did not come to pass. And, like, I thought that this movie took no risk. And there's no risk in this film. Like, it feels kind of cheap. And I feel like James Cameron has lost it a little bit as a filmmaker. It's not interesting. This movie is entertaining for what it is. It's got state of the art visual effects, but the story is very lacking. Like, I was kind of bored through some of this movie. I was entertained through some of this movie, but it's a very mixed bag. And I think that I will skip Avatar 4. I am done with these films, unfortunately, because it's the same thing. Like, I have no reason to think that Avatar 4 is going to be any different than Avatar 1, 2, and 3 at this point. Because they all feel the same, and James Cameron has really nothing left to say, I think, in this franchise, other than the fact that he wants to make money. So I give this movie a C plus. It's fine. It's nothing all that great. Those are my thoughts on Fire and Ash. If you're a fan of these movies, you're gonna like this. If you're not already, like, don't watch this movie. You're gonna hate it. So those are my thoughts on Fire and Ash. Please let me know what you thought about the movie down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.